Yes, hello folks, welcome back. I am hoping you're doing well, whatever you are. Now, Bob Njagi and Oyo were released yesterday. And of course, this after 39 days in custody, in detention, or in what? Because, they were abducted, not arrested, and they have been missing. And what shocked me is that the Uganda government has been denying that. In fact, the military of Uganda has been saying that they don't know where the two are. And remember, even one of them escaped and said the people responsible for the abduction was the Uganda government. So, after all this drama, now Museveni is saying that he arrested them because he knew that those two people were experts in, riots, demonstrations. Listen.
Even our own groups here, we monitor them with intelligence. Here, of course, we have very good intelligence, and we know them. Like, for instance, we have got two Kenyans whom we arrested. They have been with us. I have their names, but I don't remember their names. They came. They were working with Chagulanyi's group. That they are experts in riots.
Yes, so what intrigues me is that why did the Uganda government deny? And of course, the government put the family and the whole country in agony. People are like, where is Bob Njagi and Oyo? And the government was vehemently denying that these people, they don't know where these people are. And of course, it even made the mother of Bob Njagi to appeal to the first lady of Uganda, Museveni's wife, to talk to her husband and release her sons. Yes, that's how the situation was. It forced the intervention of Uhuru Kenyatta, the former president, to negotiate with Museveni, and that led to the release of the two. Listen.
One of them involved the former president of the Republic of Kenya, the fourth president, and that is Uhuru Kenyatta. And it is out of the negotiations and the discussions that took place at the very highest levels of the two governments, plus the former president, that we have had the two, Bob Njagi and Nick Oyo, return to Kenya in the way that they are.
Yes, Uhuru is the one who talked to Museveni's government. Now, what I think shocks Kenyans is that why did Ruto, keep quiet? And he knew very well that these people were arrested by Museveni. The president kept quiet and he didn't want even to bother. And of course, one thing I've realized about our president is that when you are in trouble, so long as you've been fighting him about else, so long as you're not on his side, he doesn't care. That's what I'm saying here. Because Bob Njagi, you see, these are activists, and of course they have been even criticizing the government of Kenya. So that probably that's why even Davadi did not take this matter seriously. It forced Uhuru Kenyatta to intervene and forced the release of these two. That's what happened. So the question is, why is Uganda and Tanzania fearing Kenyans? Because this is fear. Even sometimes back, Samia Suluhu had arrested BONFACE'S and tortured him and released him. And of course, Mother Karua was also deported back to the country. And this shows that indeed, President Museveni and Suluhu, they are afraid of Kenyans. Why? Because they see Kenyans as a country full of activists. You see, in Uganda or Tanzania, there are no activists. They are being crushed there. You rise up as an activist, you get crushed. Just imagine a full opposition leader arrested, languishing in jail. What about an activist? Yes. So whenever we see activists from Kenya going to their country, they get berserk. Yeah, they're like, oh, these people are coming to incite our people here. They want their people to just be there. They just be there. Not to think outside the box, that's what they want. But I'm seeing Tanzania, people are now rising because I saw the mother of all demonstrations. And of course, they're even promising that December 9th, they're going to have another demonstration. So the point is that the presidents, these East African presidents, they are afraid of activists. And Kenya, we have them, fearless. They're so fearless. So whenever they see these activists going to their country, what they do, they order their arrest. Because I don't see any reason as to why Museveni arrested these people. Because there was no riot in Uganda. He just said that these people are experts in riots. Probably they've been rioting in Kenya. So why does he have to, detain them all because they have been rioting in Kenya? That's how disturbing the situation is. But all in all, Uru did a good thing, and now the family has reunited with their people. And of course now they're happy. But the message is that Kenyan activists should be very careful when they go to Uganda or Tanzania, because they might get themselves in problems. Right now, it is said that Kenyans living in Tanzania are in danger. In fact, the teacher was shot dead from Siaya. Yes? In fact, the family is crying that the Tanzania government should, transport the body so that they can bury their kid. You see? So, Kenyans activists, should be very careful whenever they go to Uganda or Tanzania, because their lives will be in danger. I'm very sure Oyo and Njagi, if it wasn't for Uhuru's intervention and the demonstration we saw happening at the Uganda embassy, these people would have disappeared, because the government have denied that they don't know where they are. So of course, when you arrest someone and you deny that I don't know where he is, of course you are planning to eliminate that person. And that was the plan. Because if the government, wanted to release them, they should have accepted or admitted that they have Oyo and Njagi, and they should have at least taken them to court to face charges. But they were somewhere inside a barrack, hidden, planned for bad things. So that's what's happened. What do you think? Do you think it's okay for East Africa presidents to treat Kenyan activists this way? Thank you guys, subscribe.
If you love politics, then Dr. Politica is your cup of tea. The place for minds that think. If you are watching this from anywhere else, search the name, hit subscribe, and stay sharp with us. Thank you for making Dr. Politica your home for fearless political truth. Every view, every like, every share fuels the fire behind the hours of research, filming, and editing we pour into each episode. By showing up consistently, you don't just support a channel, you empower a voice. In a world ruled by headlines, spin, and power games, you remind us that real people still care about real facts. We are here to inform, inspire, and ignite critical thinking, not just for today, but for generations to come. You are not just a viewer, you are the reason this platform exists.